Alright, welcome back to Deep Blue Garage. I do have a bed mount that's rusted out, so I'm not going to have to remove that just yet. Focus on that once I get the bed off and can kind of get a little bit better in there with a plasma cutter or a sawzall or whatever. If it doesn't want to play nice. I don't think it will. But other than that, it's just a matter of cleaning in here, getting it emptied out, and then pulling it off. I'm going to try and use the engine hoist to pull it off. I think that that'll be a halfway okay way of doing it. It might not be the best. I've also got my wife and daughter. They're going to help out on one side if we can't get it with the engine hoist. But I guess we'll figure that out in a little bit. Let's get to it. Oh, first, I got to get the truck in the garage, at least up to the bed, so that we got a nice smooth surface for the engine hoist and a nice place to work. So let's do that first. Got brand new bolts for everything on the body. So, except for the cab mounts and body mounts. We have new bolts from AMK Products. I ordered a master body set from them, and it looks amazing. It's all OEM style, OEM size. Comes with rib nuts in places where there's rib nuts. Comes with nuts in places where there's nuts, and comes with the plastic fasteners where those are used. Really happy with the kit. It looks really nice, and it made finding all the bolts really, really easy. Now, get the tailgate off. Now I'll get underneath with a bigger impact gun and some safety goggles and start undoing the bed mounts. Alright, so we got the first set of bed mounts off. One of them is right there. The other one's right there. Found a nice little rat's nest of trailer wiring where somebody wired in some trailer lights on a truck that doesn't have a trailer hitch. So maybe they had one on the bumper or something, I don't know. But I don't think we're going to be putting a trailer back on here, so I'm going to end up rewiring that back to factory. or better, actually. So now we got 6 more bed mounts to take care of. Gotta find them. Alright, so there's one there. There's one way up there, that's the rusted one. And there's probably one somewhere right here. Yep, there's one right there. And then the same thing on the other side, so we'll get those. And then all these lines under here are all nice and rusted, so we're gonna replace every single line on here. That way, don't have to worry about anything in the future. So let's get the first one off. Don't work. Aha! Got one there. Got one there. Got one there. Got one there. And then old Rusty. Come on. Get out of there. I dropped you. Sorry about that. There. Easy as that. Ooh. That might be a little bit more work than I thought it was going to be. Pulling that out. There's a little tube in there. Is rusted away. So I've got to fix that. Which I got to cut out the section of the bed anyways. So we'll figure that out when we get there. Now we only have one bed mount left, which is that one. Being a pain in the butt, but before I pull that, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything that's in the bed out of the bed so that I'm not trying to climb around inside a bed that doesn't have any bolts and then flip it up on me and, you know, bad day. And then let me go ahead and do exactly the opposite of what I was just saying. And pull the last bed bolt up. Alright, all the bed bolts are out. And that one, it's still a little warm from the welding. Alright, so we got all the bed bolts pulled out. They are all now removed, including the rusty one. Got all our tools from that job put away. And now it's time to get the hoist hooked up. I'll throw that one away. Put that one with the other ones. Get the hoist hooked up and then pull the bed off. I think the best way to do this is because this is kind of sturdy still. That up there is kind of sturdy still. I think the best way to do this is going to be to put a ratchet strap from all 4 corners up to the center and then pull it off that way. We'll see. If I notice any major weird flexing, then I'll probably change my decision, but we'll go from there, or we'll start from there and figure out what we're doing. that hooked up, got it centered, and it's going to all four corners. We're gonna lift right up there, see what happens. Alright, so before we go and lift, gotta undo the gas filler and the vent right there, and then there's a little hose clamp on the other side. Get those undone real quick before we try and lift again. Because the first attempt was, I would say, not successful. That'd be a good way to describe it. Alright, so now we got the bed standing up in the side. It barely fits in here, but get the bed off the truck. Get a nice, what is this? Spectra Premium, I think it says, made in Canada. Eh? So, nice replacement gas tank. We'll have to modify that anyways, so not sure if that's any good to us or not, but we'll figure that out. But the frame rails look fairly decent. There's a lot of surface rust on them, but nothing too scary. And the area between the cab and the bed on the very bottom is a little rough, so we'll have to replace a bunch of stuff there. Same thing on the bed. Got my daughter out here helping me, and she's under the truck getting some wires disconnected and getting all the lines and everything disconnected, so we can roll it outside and maybe try out the sandblaster or the dustless blaster. We'll have to see if we get into that today or not. But start getting cleaned up on here and get it ready for the new rear axle, new wiring, new brake lines, all that good stuff. So, let's get it done.